This is Lou from Foothills Properties in Tucson, Arizona. I'm in Fairfield in the Foothills, which is a large home subdivision of single-family homes, patio homes, and a few townhomes. Patio home means that at least one wall is not adjoined. I'm in front of a house that is a patio home, and it does have one adjoining wall. The nice thing about these homes is they're mostly brick or masonry construction, adobe construction, or block construction. It all looks like adobe, and it's well insulated, so there's no real noise from one house to the next. And the way they're laid out is you don't even really know that there's a neighbor next to you once you're inside. This house is on a ridge top in Sunrise Mountain, and I'm looking south, sort of southwest towards the mountains in the distance. I'm going to pan the street so you get a picture of the houses. And now we're looking at the Catalina Mountains. We're not that far from Sabino Canyon. There's lots of walking in this area. A lot of people walk. In fact, most of these streets have a sidewalk on one side, and they're very well maintained. Each community here has a pool and tennis usually, and it's really a great place to live. So it makes a wonderful place to visit in the winter or in the summer. Anyway, I'm standing in front of the house. As you can see, it's a long driveway. Parking on the driveway is allowed at night. No parking on the street, no parking on the sidewalk, but on the driveway. And the reason I tell you that is even though when you look and I show you the garage, you're not going to see a car, but there will be an owner's car here because they come down and use it, and they fly in and then taxi or Uber to the house, and then they have their vehicle. It's actually a truck, a nice looking truck that they use to drive around, and while they're here for a week or two or a month or two during different times of the year. So it is a one-car garage use, but you could have a second car outside. Now that we're back at the house, you can see that there is lots of green. We walk by a couple of fruit trees. There's a nice little cafe-type table with two chairs that you can sit and have coffee in the morning or drinks in the afternoon. The entryway here is gated, so there's some security here to make you feel comfortable, to let you walk between the garage and the house. Hopefully he's left the garage open for me. Yes, because they just went out to the grocery. They're here. Those bicycles will not be standing there. This will be the parking side. The truck will be over on that side. Should be able to get to the pool stuff. If it's a problem, we'll get it moved so you can get to it. There is a workbench, so if you want to do little projects, there's some stuff to use. Trash containers are kept in the garage. Here we have a nice little bench. It's decor, but you could sit on it here, especially if it was raining outside. It'd make a nice place to sit and listen to the rain. And it does in the winter. Of course, it doesn't get snowy and cold that much, but it's nice to be able to sit out and do that. Now we're into the entry. The house has been definitely updated, greatly updated, and tile on the bias is here in the entry hall. To my left is the bedrooms and the den. And straight ahead is the living room, and to the right is the kitchen, breakfast nook, and then beyond that is the dining room area. So here we are. We have a table for four with a TV set up. We have a nice island, granite countertops, granite tile countertops, ceiling fans both over the breakfast area and over the kitchen itself. Some additional counter space there. Good cupboards, smooth top stove, microwave, double door refrigerator side by side with ice and water, a pantry, the formal dining room with views galore, just a ton of views. We have the living room, a couple of good comfortable chairs to sit and watch TV in, a sofa, plenty of seating for guests, fireplace, and I believe it's gas, natural gas. I'm going to take a look. It must be, I just don't see it. We're out going to walk out onto the back patio. I'm going to pull that door behind me because it is a natural area out back. Table to sit out here, again, for however you desire it, a couple of lounges. There's a Weber kettle over there with tools. All it takes is a little charcoal. Great view of the mountains. Little potting shed. And it's quiet, very, very quiet up here. Okay, I'll go back in. Oh, you got a view of me. I'm sure that isn't what you wanted to see, but I guess you got lucky this time. All right, so here we are. Oh, the key area is right behind some books there, so there's definitely burning in there. It's a gas logs. Damper is closed now. You'll have to be sure and open the damper. As you can see, the artwork is very nice. A lot of Native American type looks and Southwestern looks. Good sized TV here. This is a closet, just got some stuff in it for your use. Looks like a couple walking sticks, that sort of thing. While I'm here in the entry hall, we'll look into the den. The printer will stay. The computer monitor will stay. You will need to bring your own computer, laptop. You're welcome to hook into those. Well, we'll take a right turn into the master. We have a closet. The owner's stuff is still here. It will be gone. That's not an issue. They're just here. They came down to clean out some stuff. We're into the master bath. This has been redone as well. And we have executive height sinks, a jetted tub, and a walk-in shower with some glass block. It's really nicely done. The commode is here. Now we're into the master. It does have a king bed, good dressers, nightstands. There is access to the back patio from here. I'll open the door, and maybe I will and maybe I won't. Yes, I will. And let you see that you can go out this way. The one thing you see there is an absence of is there's no TV in the master, and I had a conversation with him. Unfortunately, when the house was remodeled, the wiring was pulled out and Dish Network or DirecTV was added. There is no wiring to television in here. If it is important, what we can see if we can do is set up a TV and a wireless TV so that you could get internet TV from your computer, or some over-the-air small antenna to be in the room so that you could pick up some TV in the morning or the evening. But there will not be cable TV in there. I'm sorry, it just isn't going to work that way, and we've had that discussion. We have a hall closet here, got the vacuum in it, We have the washer and dryer, full-sized. This is the hall bath, nicely done. Frame mirror, nice decor items. This is the guest bedroom. We're at the front of the house now. This looks out onto the street. It is 2 twin beds that are put together with a king sheet on it. They could be split out, and you could have 2 twin beds if that's how your guests come and you need to use it that way. Otherwise, it basically works well for use for people staying here. And then there's a little patio here, and the wrought iron door, and a little writing desk. One of the things the owner wanted me to point out, which I normally would, but you could leave the door open and the wrought iron door closed. You could do the same thing in the entryway and get air through morning and evening in the spring, in the fall, winter, spring, so that you'd have fresh air and feel very safe. Now we're looking at the den from the other angle, and you can see the desk. You can probably even see the computer, but that will be gone. But the monitor will remain. And then there is a closet here, and you can see the latch on it. It is going to be the owner's closet. Now, you're obviously welcome to use the room. That's where they're going to put their stuff. And that's one of the nice things when you have an owner. They do add things to the property that maybe if they weren't going to be using it, wouldn't be here. So now we're back in the entry hall, looking into the kitchen. I'm going to turn to the right. I'm going to head out the front and walk out to the street, give you a street view. Again, great mountain views here. Very, very quiet here. Views down that way. And I want to thank you for taking the tour. And as always, wish you a great, great, great Tucson day or a great day wherever you are. Thank you.